So what did you think of Berkey's pitch?
I thought with minimal coaching, I was really proud of him.
Yeah.
And I was especially proud because I told him to do the look to the sky, the Fernando Valenzuela, and he did it. And there's other points. I said, make sure you don't bounce it, right? And as long as you don't bounce it, and I loved it. So he seemed happy with it.
Yeah.
From a coaching perspective, 2 seconds, so do this, and it was impressive.
Yeah. You ever done any baseball coaching?
No, but I played when I was, I'm coach. I coach everything. Ask my wife. I tell her how to do everything.
Dishwashing lesson?
No, I don't know how to do that. So.
Well, just going back, what did you think about the Vancouver game and how that went for you?
I thought we showed, again, really good character and our resolve in that match, going down a goal early in it. I was really impressed with the fact that we stuck to our game plan, that we immediately kind of went back at them and I felt like, okay, we're going to be okay. There's some games you give up that goal and you're like, oh, this is going to be hard. And I'm not trying to discount them because you got to give them credit, but at the same time, I was really proud of us. And at that point is, you're down a goal on the road, but maybe that feeling that we had, the way we expressed ourselves, to go into the locker room 3-1 up, I was like, wow, that's nice. Got some guys into the game in the second half, got a fourth, didn't let any others in. There's still always a little room for improvement, but on the whole, really good performance against the team that was playing first team players, Cavallini, Berhalter, they played full 90s on Wednesday and they won. They needed a win. They had to win that game. We knew that. I think that just, puts that result and that performance in a really good perspective for us.
Yeah, in the second half, Ostrak, it looks like for the limited minutes he's gotten, he's made a nice impact.
He's a good player. He's quality. And it's as a coach, you bring a player like that onto the field in the second half, it's nice. So.
Is he at a point where his minutes could start going up, or are you?
Yeah, with all of the guys that are here, and we call getting them through this kind of preseason, acclimated to our community, to our club, to our principles of play. Now, getting them more and more minutes is something that's an objective that is separate to the performance or the winning objective, but for sure that's what we want to try to continue to do.
With all the guys already here, some of them training, can you provide an update of where everybody's at in terms of physical form and playing time and all of that?
Sure. I think you see Klaus now got another 45 minutes, and I thought he played better over the whole of 45 than his first 45. I think that's a positive. We'll try to continue to see how we manage that, but to sprinkle that in and give it more. I think you got guys like Ostrak, who now we can build on their minutes. We need to introduce Selmir. We need to introduce Isaac and get them more minutes. Edu, we need to get in. So we have guys now that we need to do the same thing with, and they're ready. They're ready for that opportunity. It's just how we choose to do that. What games and managing that we're not overworking them in this kind of preseason for them, and still giving ourselves a chance to be successful in these games.
Any of those guys going to play this week?
Yeah, we haven't decided on who exactly and how we're going to do it, but we have parameters. It's a script. Okay, this guy, we have the potential to get 10 minutes. This guy has the potential to get 20, and that's the way we're going to try to look at it and manage it. For the most part, we have a couple guys that have a little bit of tightness. I mean, it's for the second week in a row on we're going from way west back to the middle of the country, and now we're going back there. It does take its toll, and the fact that we're doing that again the next weekend, we do the same thing with Portland. We're trying to be really mindful of how we manage all of those kind of issues, because they become real. You spend 10 hours traveling. It's a real cost on your body, both from a physical standpoint and just the mental standpoint.
Is Nielsen one of those guys that's tight?
Nielsen, we're just, he came in his last game for Sweden, came off the field with a little bit of a knee, not a bad situation, but we want to be super careful. And like, this is probably a good distinction. Nielsen played a lot of minutes, he came off of a full season where some of the other guys didn't play as much of a full season. So Nielsen's in a different situation in that regard, and probably not a guy that we need to get minutes for, quite frankly.
You could conceivably clinch a playoff spot this week. I think you need one other result. I think you need Minnesota.
I think we need Minnesota.
Drop a point, I think.
Yep. If they lose or tie, so I've sent a message up there to my old player Jeremy Hall, who's an assistant. He said maybe. We just gotta hope, right? But we can control what we can, and this is a 6-pointer, right? And it's another game against an opponent that they have to win this game. They have the luxury of their first team playing Saturday night, so we might see some first team players show up on Sunday, guys that didn't play or didn't play very much. It'll be interesting how they manage that.
Hey, Coach, TikTok minute.
Right now?
You're closing it. You're closing in on 800.
You said I would get 4,000, so.
I said you will get 4,000.
Kristen told me she could get me 2,000.
I believe her.
Yeah.
I'm not. This isn't competition. This is
Everything's a competition.
Okay. What would you like the TikTok moment to be today? What message do you have for your TikTok audience today?
Ooh, my TikTok audience. Kristen, you got any ideas for me?
What about being able to clinch a playoff spot Sunday night? Is that something you talk to the guys about, or something you don't really try to keep on their minds? What is your input on that kind of pressure in your mind?
I like it.
Okay, Coach, what is your opinion of that?
My opinion is that we always just concentrate on our process. There's things that will be presented to you as the season goes along, and we're very fortunate to be in a great position. If we do our job and if we get a little help from our friends up north, we'll clinch a playoff position, and that'll be nice. But the objective for us always is how we do things every single day, week to week. And we believe if we do that correctly, or as correctly, as efficiently as possible, that the results, will come. That's the nice part about this group, is when you work so collectively together, and you have people that understand their roles and responsibility, it gives you the confidence that if you follow that process, you're going to be successful.
Thank you.
Back to San Jose. Last game you guys played them earlier in the season, 1-1 tie. Another game you guys had a lot of chances to score. What are your thoughts on that game and what's coming?
Yeah, I have been looking at this game, the second time we're playing them, as a real good opportunity for us to see if we've learned our lessons. Because I felt like their style versus our style, it's a little bit of a contrast. And we need to make sure we go there and have a really good game plan. Can we execute that? Because if we don't execute it, their principles start to take over, and it puts us, on our heels. And that's just the yin and yang of it. We feel like we lost a point in that game, quite candidly. We know they're desperate for the points in this one, and we have to go do a job the same way we did last week. So it sets up as a really important game for us and for them, and it should be a good contest.
Pompeu seems to be on his game, making an impact, it seems like, every time.
Célio is mad that he didn't get credit for the second goal. There's a little bit of internal debate going around about whether he should have gotten credit for it, but I'll leave it at that. I'm just happy that he's in good form and attacking the way he is. He's such a dangerous 1v1 player, and can single-handedly kind of unbalance a team. So if we get him in a good spot to do what he does best, good things are happening right now.
Yeah. Seems like he's just been kind of a spark plug.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's bring. That's what we scouted when we were watching him in college, and he certainly has that ability. And now for him to grow and do it at this level gives us a definite weapon.
You're kind of trying to rotate guys on these road trips. That, like, Berkey went to Vancouver, not have him sit on a plane again to
Yeah,
Jose?
I mean, there's that, and we're thinking long term because we have this 5-game stretch where we're on the road, and how we do that with all of our guys. You know, it's an interesting, makes for some good discussions from the coaching staff.
At least can you fly? Could you fly nonstop to Vancouver? Or did you have to connect?
No, we had to connect, which again is a problem. You know, we're challenge for us going to San Jose. Same thing. There's only one flight. You guys can probably guess it. That goes to San Jose, and so we're having to deal with all of this travel in the summer. You know, whether there's delays, it's just busy with vacation. It's been an issue for us. But credit to our team and our staff for dealing with it.
Okay. Everyone else fit, or anyone on yellow card suspensions or anything?
Nope, we have good availability from everybody, and that's a good position to be in. We can manage things.
Coach Anthony Cano was announced as joining the academy. Probably saw him playing in Louisville when you were there. Is he going to play with the U20 team, or what's the plan for him?
Yeah, he will be. He was with me in Louisville. Really talented young man that I personally think has a good upside, and I'm excited that you know, when an opportunity doesn't present itself, you know, he doesn't have a chance there anymore. It's nice that, you know, we had a relationship and a connection, and now he's here. So.
And Aaron Hurd going off the national team.
Aaron Hurd, that's another big story for us. It's another call up for Aaron. We're just proud of him and hope he continues to take full advantage of those.
You got a chance to clinch a playoff spot this week. What would that mean? I mean, look, at this point, to not make the playoffs, you guys would really have some work cut out for you.
Yeah.
But to at least make it official.
So it's very exciting for us. You know, we have like 5 more games. We're gonna play as those 5 games as like finals. So everybody's excited. We want to win all those 5 games so we can play at home in the playoffs. So it's a good motivation for us. We're all excited, the whole team.
You see the team, you guys, I would say hitting a stride, but you guys have been pretty consistent throughout all this season on winning games.
I think like the key for our team is because we don't have like individuals. Everybody thinks about is like team first mentality, you know? Everybody put the team first, and then we think about like, we don't care about, I mean, of course we care. We like to have stats and score goals, but in the end we want to win. We got the 3 points, we want to win. So that's why our success. Yeah.
Célio, tell us about that goal you scored against Vancouver.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
The first one, I received a ball we practice this a lot, like week side 10, receive the ball in the week side 10. So I received like Ezra won a ball in the defense. I got the ball, I was running, nobody came to me, so I kept going, and I said, all right, you guys gonna give me the space, I'm gonna shoot, and I scored. That's that easy.
And then the second one, which may or may not.
The second one was like, this is I think it's my specialty, like 1v1. So I got a 1v1 I play against 1v1. So I destroyed the guy. Like it's just the thing that I like. 1v1 situations. I love those situations. So I had one. I tried to cross, but it was a goal. The ref should give to me, or at least assist, man. Come on. But he didn't give me. He gave me a own goal.
Yeah, it looked like in Vancouver they like wanted a foul at the beginning of that play.
It wasn't a foul, it was all ball. That's why the ref didn't call. It was all ball.
Do you like how your game's going right now? You've been around a lot of action.
I mean, of course, there's a lot of room to improve. I think like that's every game I should get better in something. But of course, since the beginning, since I got here, I improved a lot. The coach always helped me a lot here, like being in the right spot, like tactical-wise. They help me a lot, and I think I'm getting better every day. That's how I'm feeling here.
Yeah. How's it been with now everybody from all of the internationals?
Oh, it's been so good. Like every day we're learning new things. Now we have a lot of like German, like Edu, the new guy, the first new guy. He's half Russian and half German, so it's nice to have those guys here. It's more culture, you know, and everybody learns. It's so nice to have them here. I'm always learning from them, always looking at them, you know, learning like the little details, how they like, how they are like off the field. So it's always good to look and watch how they do those things.
You and Klaus have any shared backgrounds?
We from the different areas in Brazil. He's more from the south, and I'm from the north. But like, he's such a nice guy. We always play COD, me, him, Berkey, and Vitor. They said that I'm the best, but it's not true. They're like, I'm not good in COD, in Call of Duty, the game. They're very good. They always carry me. I said on Twitter that I carried them, but they carry me on the game.
What kind of cards do you play?
Oh, it's like it's like a PlayStation, it's a video game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the name of the game is Call of Duty. So
They were saying you're really good.
They're nice. That's why I call them nice guys, because I'm not. I'm good in FIFA. FIFA, I'm good.
More Portuguese though within the team though? Or do you talk
we
English?
talk. Of course, major language is English. We try to talk in English, but with Klaus, Vitor, we always talk Portuguese. And a lot of guys know how to speak like a lot of words in Portuguese, so it's nice. Max, if you talk to Max Schneider, he knows a lot of Portuguese. Yeah.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. You know, it's always nice. I'm always teaching them, and they're teaching me too the language.
Were there like Brazilians at Marshall that he played with? Or?
Yeah. A lot of they have like seven Brazilian players in Marshall. That's how they know so much Portuguese. Yeah.
Well, your English is good.
I mean, I said that I speak like 2 languages, and I have because a little bit Portuguese, a little bit Spanish, a little bit English. So in the end, it's 2 languages I speak.
Any chance of you getting a green card?
Oh, I have already
You have
the green card. Yeah, I already got a green card.
That really has to help.
It helps.
with
Yeah,
your
it helps
situation.
a lot. Yeah, because I don't take like an international spot. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I got my green card. So
Well, have you had it for a long time, or what?
I received in the end of 2021. Yeah. So yeah, my mom is married with American, so that's how I got it. Yeah.
Wow. 'Cause, yeah, that would be.
It helped so much. Trust.
I know Carl Hebert was saying, I'm married to her. I've got a green card.
Yeah, I'll probably try to do the citizenship in the end of the year. Let's see.